these this is a positive and negative of first battery. This is a positive and the negative of second battery. This is a positive and the negative of the third battery. So I got these two batteries in series with this jumper going right there, taking the negative up to the positive. I've got this motor right here, turning this motor as a generator, running between the positives of the battery system. Just a basic 3 battery system setup. And here's what's going on. Here's my voltage across the batteries 1 and 2. Let's see if it's still holding. Yeah, it's holding at 23.7. It's been holding at 23.7 for maybe 10 minutes now. But battery 3, which is right here, started at 13.2 and it is up to 13.8. And I've got this motor right here. You can see it's spinning. It's running directly off of battery 3. So is that light bulb. And then this motor is running between the positives. The output of this motor as a generator is just hanging out in the air over there. So that's the system. It's a 3 battery system, but I'm just checking it every once in a while. And this one is still at, no, sorry, 11.8. 11.8. Still at 11.8. Was at 11.7 if you remember. Now it's at 11.8. Okay. I was trying to go up to 11.9. If it holds at 11.9, then that'll mean my positives are coming back. It's a matter of getting the load exactly the way you want it balanced. Now let's talk about this third battery. For years and years and years, I looked for a third battery that would take a charge and not hold it, and that's this battery right here. I charge it up all day long, and it gets up to 13.9 volts by the end of the day. Then I take it off the charger and it drops down to 10.5 volts in about 2 hours. So let's see where battery 3 is now. If I'm going to have to put another load on battery 3 to keep it from charging. No, it's holding it. Well, it's up to 13.9 now. Or was it 13.8? Oops, there we go. I can't get my, there. 13.9. That's at 13.9. And that's with this motor and that light running on battery 3. And this is running between the positives again, the batteries 1 and 2. And this is the voltage across batteries 1 and 2. Holding at 23.7. So that's across both batteries. I know what I did last time. I measured here to here, so it showed 11 something, 11.8 across the 2 batteries. It's 23.7, and that's what it's been holding at. Holding at 23.7. This one is either holding or going up. It's at 13.9. Okay, I've been running this video now for 4 minutes, and since I started the video, running that light, this motor, and this motor, those batteries haven't gone down. That battery hasn't gone down. And I'm just going to hang out here for a while, and you know, we'll check it every few minutes, and I'll keep the video camera running. It's not a complicated circuit. It's just this motor running between the positives on a 3 battery system. It's this motor running directly off of battery 3 as a load, and I added that little light bulb as an additional load because I was trying to get the system balanced. And I've talked to people about 1,000,000 times about you have to have the system balanced, but there it is. It's all balanced. Okay, let's see if it's gone down again. Gone down yet. Okay, 23.7. Still 23.7. What's the voltage on this one? Still 13.9. Holding. I know it's only been 5 minutes and 37 seconds since I started the video, but it was running before I started the video for probably 10-15 minutes, and those were the voltages I was seeing. In fact, I was on the phone to Bob French for about 15 minutes as we were discussing this, and then I asked him to get off the phone so I could start this video. So if you think you can run a battery for, you can run two 12-volt motors for 6 minutes each, and a light bulb on 3 batteries, and have the batteries be at exactly the same place, good luck. Good luck trying to get that done without the 3 battery system and knowing what we know and understand about that system. I mean, there isn't anything else for me to do except keep, putting the meter on here and showing you the results. 23.7. $13.9. There we go. You can see that one's turning. I don't know if you can see this one. I hate to even move it. You can see it's turning too. If you guys think I'm playing hanky-panky with something and making crap up, let's test it again here. Across the 24-volt side. I saw a little 22.8 going on there. A little 22.8 action now. There we go. That's what I want to see. I like it when the primaries go up when this thing is running. Come on, hang on. And I wanted to see it hang at 8. It's not hanging there yet. Maybe in the next few minutes it will. Come on, baby. Catch on that 8 and hang there for me. Now let's go back to this side over here. We're going back to the battery 3 side. Measure across battery 3. 14. Jeez, we're up to 14.2. I'm not going to go much beyond 14.3. Okay, it's at 14.3. I don't want to overcharge my batteries. So I have a problem with doing that. Just to prove a point to people. Okay, here's the other side. Still there at 23.7. 23.8. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it now. And the only other thing I could think of is to put another load on that battery, but I don't know what I have for a load. Let me think. What do I got for a load? I need a 12-volt load. I don't have a readily available 12-volt load, or do I? These are 12 volts. Okay, maybe I can do that. I don't want that battery to overcharge. That's my biggest fear. So we'll grab a couple of connectors here. I gotta leave my phone down. Okay, now I got that one halogen bulb attached, and we're going to see what happens. That probably is too much of a load, but okay, the primary is at 23.7. The secondary is at, or battery 3 is at, yeah, it's 11.5. I got way too much load. Let me take this light off. Ah, crap. Okay, I'm going to have to go ahead and disconnect this because that's just too much load for the system. Okay, now we'll see what's going on. Okay, this is still holding at 11.8. Let's see what this one does now. Kind of screwed with it a little bit. It's at 12.8. It's trying to climb again up to 12.9. It's at 12.9. I'm not going to let it go past 13.2. I refuse to do that. This is still hanging in there across the primaries, which is what I'm measuring right there. 23.878. If you remember, it was 23.7 when I started. I'm still running 2 motors and that load, and that was a 25-watt light bulb I plugged in. And I didn't run it very long, but it was, no, that's a 35-watt. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a 35-watt. That's a 35-watt light bulb. So I was running a 35-watt load across battery 3. And I admit I didn't run it very long, but I ran it. Just enough to drain battery 3 down. Okay, still at 11.8, 11.9 on the primaries. Oop, I'm sorry. That was just across one battery. I gotta go across them both. Okay, across them both is 23.8. Still 23.7, 23.8, where I started. Cross battery 3 is 13 volts again. It's going up again. You know, it's real tricky to get these things balanced. I've been doing this for 10 years, and I've gotten pretty good at figuring out how to balance these things, but I hadn't planned on doing that tonight, so I don't have all my little light bulbs laying all over the place that I usually have, my 12-volt light bulbs. I was just going to hook this experiment up because this third battery, this one battery that I'm using as my battery number 3, was acting just like I want a weird battery to act, to be in the third position. So I wanted to see what I could do with it. Okay. Okay. I don't know what else I can do here. I'm trying to undo this. I may have to plug this halogen bulb back in if this one battery gets up above, gets up to 13.2 volts again. I'll have to plug that halogen in. Something's changing the RPM of the motor, so I need to see what's going on here. See what the voltage did. Sounds like everything's dying. Yep, my primary, oh, sorry. Oh, shoot. Dang it. Let me see what I'm getting across the primaries. Still getting 23.8 across the primaries. Let's see what the secondary is doing. $13.5. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm losing my potential difference. Okay, I'm shutting this thing down. That's enough proof for you guys. If you don't believe it, jeez. I don't want to short anything out here. Okay, that's a little through battery system. Okay, now, oh, let me do this. Okay, now that everything's disconnected, let me just do this. Okay, this, I had the negative here, jumpered up to the positive here, and I was reading across here, from there to there, from there to there. Okay, now I'm at 24.1. Okay, that's across my two primary batteries, 24.1. And if you remember when it was running, it was showing 23.8. Now we're going here. This is battery number 3, and battery number 3 is showing 12.6. Okay, and I ran these two motors in this video for a total of 18 minutes. I ran it about 10 to 15 minutes before the video started, so that should give you an idea of, you know, the runtime on these motors. I showed you what I was seeing as far as voltage inputs, and what happens if you get a weird bad battery on the system.